You've been trying to find the best parental control app for Android. You feel like maybe you're about to give up or it doesn't exist, but guess what? It is out there. Today, I'm gonna be helping you find that no matter what your parenting style is or how old your kids are. Hi, I'm Ro from Cyber Sleuth, and today I'm gonna be walking you through the top parental control apps for Android. No matter what age your children are, whether they're younger, school-aged, or teens, we're gonna find what app best fits your parenting style and what your family needs. If you want to go ahead and check out these apps for yourself, just go ahead and click that link below for a special discount code, and you'll be supporting our channel at no cost to you, which I thank you for that. Let's start with the young child category, which should be between the age of 2 and 5. At this point, they're old enough to hold a phone, but they might be struggling with surfing the web, staying safe. The following Android app will help you traverse the web, make sure that your kids are safe, and it'll also help control the screen time limits, which are super important to all of us. I gotta say, Aura's the best app for Androids on that. Easy to set up, saves us a ton of time as we're chasing our little ones around, trying to get them to stay out of trouble, especially online. It's got really great parental control features, such as screen time limits and web features that I really love as toddlers and young children are learning to stay out of trouble on the web. So with Aura, you can start by actually selecting the category that your child belongs to. With this, young children, you can select that you have a young child and it will actually tailor its content filtering to match that of that child's age. It'll block profanity, block adult content, really easy interface. It will then allow you to customize it even further by tailoring it to over 24 different categories, which is always nice to have options. Also, Aura will let you block social media, which is always nice because, as we all know, kids that age shouldn't be building a social profile yet. Aura helps you with that. Another thing that I like about Aura's interface is that it automatically connects to all of the other apps installed on your child's phone, unlike some other control apps for Androids, which is really nice, especially when it comes to our time and your time, which we all know is precious to all of us. My top favorite feature is Aura's screen time limit, which I gotta say, it's important to me and it's probably very important to you as we're finding our kids spending more and more time. Now, Aura will allow a daily allowance that you tailor depending on your parenting style. But the cool part is, as a reward system, Aura does allow you to grant bonus screen time for whatever you agree with your littles. So have you ever wished you could just pause the entire internet? Well, guess what? Aura lets you do that on your child's device. You can just hit that pause button on all online activities. Maybe it's a gorgeous day out, your small child wants to get outside, you want to get outside, and feel like it's the 90s all over again. You can always test out the Aura app for yourself, clicking on the link below, get your special discount, and just go from there. All right, now on to the next best parental control app for Androids, but this category is gonna be for the young children, which are gonna be from first grade all the way up to the preteens. For you mom and dads out there, I'm gonna recommend Custodio. It's gonna be a lot like Aura, but it's gonna have a few more bells and whistles that are gonna be more tailored or perfect for that school-aged kid. It has great location tracking features. You have school-aged kids, you can set up home, school locations. It'll tell you when kids arrive home, when they leave, and you can tailor it depending on if you wanna add more locations. You can get real-time updates from where your child is throughout the day. There's also a panic button installed into the app, which will allow your kids to alert you when they feel there's a sense of danger. You'll get an instant alert with their location, and you can get to them as quickly as possible or contact them, which, as we navigate the big kid stage, is always a nice feature, and it gives us a sense of comfort. Another feature that I love about Custodio is that you can really tailor this to the older children, which you can customize the screen times, go day by day, you can do weekends, and as we know, these kids are on the move. You can control apps like gaming or something like that and reduce it throughout the school day or make it non-existent. And then after school, allow them that screen time so that they can unwind, all with the click of a button. Finally, Custodio does allow you to ease up on those restrictions. As our kids get older, they need more freedom, or your parenting style wants to allow more freedom, Custodio is there to help you. It will let you ease up on restrictions, all with the click of a button on their dashboard, making it super easy to start to let go, which I know it can be hard for all of us, but if you feel the need to ease up, as some parents do in this stage, Custodio is there to help. How does Custodio do this? Well, rather than blocking content, you can set an alert feature. Let's say you want them to explore the news. Well, Custodio will send you an alert when your child is accessing this information, giving your kid a little bit more freedom while keeping you in the loop and later letting you decide if you want to have a conversation or you feel the need to. Custodio's alert function is a perfect segue for the next app I'm going to recommend for teens, and that is Bark for Androids. Bark gives parents of teenagers the ability to loosen the leash quite a bit, pun intended, when they feel comfortable doing so. Now, as a parent of a teen myself, it gets really hard to get to this stage because you feel like the internet is literally the air our kids breathe. If we took it away, they probably feel like they would cease, which we all know is not true, but here we are. Still, you want to do what you can to keep things from getting out of control. This is where Bark shines. When it comes to web monitoring, Bark will simply just alert you of anything that is potentially dangerous. It won't block unless you want it to, but it simply just collects your child's online activity and reports it back to you. That way you can intervene and have one of those fun, super awkward conversations about online safety that we all know are terribly important. If your parenting philosophy is one that honors your teen's privacy, then Bark is the best fit for you. This is by far the least intrusive monitoring app I've tested. With Bark, you won't be able to see everything your kid does or views online, which do any of us really want to? Bark will only breach when it feels like it's something potentially dangerous, which is nice, so you can keep your kids safe online without feeling like you have to hover over all of their screen swipes. Bark will let you tailor screen time if you really feel you need to. It will allow for 15-minute pauses on the internet for when you feel your teen needs some breaks, or you can go more in depth and set up a schedule for school time, free time, and bedtime. So no more all-nighters with friends online when we all know they have school the next day. Bark is a little more complicated to set up than the other apps, but isn't everything with teens a little more complicated as well? So there you have it, the best parental control app for Androids, no matter what age your kids are. Don't forget to claim your discount in the description below, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cyber Sleuth.